welcome back guys to another Alchemy Stars video. If you haven't already considered subscribing, then please do. Appreciate all of you, thank you very much, love you all. So, one of the questions I've been asked in Discord, and I've been messaged about actually, is whether or not you should be summoning on the new banners. And whether or not I believe that these sort of heroes are worth sort of investing in and picking up and pulling. I've come to the conclusion now, right, with the newer banners and things like this, is that it depends on how far you are in the game, and what units you're missing. If anything, you should be looking to get at least one copy of a good hero that fits a specific niche. So, for example, if you do not have a Water Sniper, then you should probably look to pick up the BERYL Fleur. If you do not have a Forest Detonator, then you should definitely look to pick up Beryl. And the reason being is they're actually very good characters in the sense that there's no real bad characters in this game so far. My opinion there is that, you know, judging by tier list, of course, there's definitely going to be better characters than others, but I don't feel like you would set yourself back if you didn't want to summon on these. Now, there is, of course, the potential that everyone doesn't have the ability to summon multiple times on each of these banners and may want to make a choice of which one they should go for. Now, you personally have to look at your own account and sort of work out whether or not each one of these characters is going to make such an advancement on your account. So right now, me personally, my Forest account is at 76 on the Spire. I'm progressing quite well with it. I haven't come across the need for a detonator. And of course, I sort of look into my account before I go into these banners and I make a sort of honest opinion of what I think I should need. So if I go in my Forest and I click on detonators, I already know that I have a hero. So hero at me, I've already really, invested quite a lot into hero, and because of that, I probably won't go for Beryl, other than the fact that I may pick up a single copy of her just because I'm a collector and I want all of the heroes at some point. So I may go in and buy one to pick it up. Now this is where I suggest you sort of decide. These characters are not overpowered in the sense that they are completely broken. There's a couple of broken characters in this game, like Cinsa, Magard, Sharon's pretty broken, Michael's pretty broken. Those are the sort of the high-end ones that, like, if they were on banners, that I would suggest 100% pulling for. But for these particular ones, these particular units that we currently have right now, it is really 100% dependent on where you are and how you're situated in your game, and do you need them? Do you believe they'll make a difference? So for example, pulling on Fleur. If I go over to my Aurorians and I look at my Water and I look at Sniper, I only had a Vice, hence I pulled for Fleur. Didn't intend to get Fleur. I pulled once on the banner and got Fleur. It was kind of ridiculous luck, but there we go. But that's why I would go for Fleur, because Vice is great. Vice is actually pretty damn powerful, man. You max her out at A3, she has max equipment, and she has max breakthrough because of the free items you get. She actually becomes one hell of an insane sniper. Even Constantine can be pretty damn good as a 4-star. But, I want to have the 6-star in there because they will eventually have the highest stat bracket. But they will, of course, be harder to do the breakthroughs on. Mainly, that's why I chose Fleur, to have some sort of 6-star sniper for the Water team. And that's how I kind of will be going forward on the banners. Now, there is a potential, of course, I will probably, mine's different, I will probably summon on every banner to at least get one copy. But there's a difference between summoning to get one copy and summoning to get breakthroughs. Like Hero, I was stupidly impressed by Hero. Her design, her abilities, the way she actually played, and for that reason I summoned endlessly on that banner for over 100 summons to get a second copy for her breakthrough. Unfortunately, Beryl is not, for me personally, not something I want. I'm not saying they're bad characters, and I think what's amazing in the game now is the fact that you can actually jump into the event now. And if you go over to the summer here, and then this bottom right one, if you've missed it, you can actually click into these and actually test out them for yourselves. You don't need someone like me to tell you whether or not they're good to summon for you, or will they fit your playstyle. The reason why you needed someone to tell you whether or not they were good, or if you should pull on them and whatnot, is because you couldn't try them. The whole point was you waited for someone else to pull them, and then they would be like, oh yeah, this character's OP, it's great. But if they had Breakthrough 3, or, you know, they fitted into a team that they knew it was going to work with, it's never going to be the same for will or not work for you. Do I like the playstyle or not? So what I would suggest is have a look what you currently have. Have a look where you want to progress. And then also jump into the test mode here. Pick up the hero, try it out for yourself, and figure out whether or not you want to go for it. Me personally, my opinion is Beryl is a cool character. I like her design. I think she does a shit ton of damage with her crystals. And I think she'll be really good for floors like 65 in the Spire, where you have to protect that unit. You could throw all those crystals out on the floor, and then when they try and get to the unit, they get hit by the crystals, and it does a ton of damage. So I think she's really, really good for spawning bosses. Not bosses, you know, whichever level basically where you have constant spawns of stuff, right? She's really good for that, just throwing down those crystals and keeping people busy. Fleur, on the other hand, does fuck ton of damage as well, and really, really good sniper unit, and very, very easily replaces Vice, in my opinion, for the Water Sniper. So if you are looking for a sniper that's on a higher tier than Vice, because most of us, of course, are all having a maxed out Vice, then Fleur is definitely worth picking up. Bonacy, I have no place for at the moment. I think she has some unique abilities for the moving of units for Thunder, and I may find a use for that at some point in Aspire, but I have yet to find a particular use for her, but I'll still try and collect her anyway because she's free and we can max Breakthrough. And that's it. If you're gonna choose something, then definitely pop in here, check out the characters, and then make your decision. And until next time, bye bye.